Welcome back to Medrash Umaisa, sharing a story for this week's Parshas VaEschanan, this time from a lovely shul in New Jersey. There's a young man, now a little bit less young, a good friend of mine, who back in his youth was a seeker. He was searching for wisdom. He was seeking for the best way to live. That search took him to an island off of Hawaii called Molokai. Now, we don't think of Hawaii necessarily as a place to look for wisdom. It's a place where people go to vacation and tourism. But the island of Molokai is different. On the island of Molokai, they decided that they wanted to protect their culture and their heritage. They're very careful about not letting tourists overrun the island. Those people who do visit the island have to respect their culture, have to be willing to learn about it and to participate. And therefore, very few people really do go there and get to live there and connect with the people who live there. This fine young Jew was someone who did so. And he became very connected to one of the older people on the island, a wise man. They have a particular type of wisdom which is passed down from generation to generation, which they call huna. That's their teachings of the best way to live and how to be a good person. And he spent a lot of time there and learned these things. But at one point, and I know there are many stories like this that are going around, but this is one I heard from the person's ears. He said that this elder on the island of Molokai told him, says, look how much we're fighting to try to protect our heritage, our tradition, our wisdom, our customs, our way of life. It's very difficult. We're putting so much into it so that our next generation will retain all that we've received from the generations before. He said, you don't come from here. You come from someplace else, from another type of tribe. Your tribe has wisdom as well. You have to learn the wisdom of your tribe. Go find it. And that was what brought my friend Larry to yeshiva. When reading this week's Parsha, we find that the Torah tells us that if Am Yisrael do not do what they're supposed to do, they'll become scattered. It says, "V'hefetz Hashem eschem ba'amim." You will be scattered out among the nations. But then it also says, "Ubikashtem mishomes Hashem Elokecha u'matzasa." But you will seek out from there Hashem Elokecha, and you will find. Ki sidrushenu b'chol levavcha v'chol nafshecha. If and when you really seek for Him with all of your heart and all of your soul. So many Jews have got to so many places, but they're seekers. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu realizes that in every shum that you are, in every place that you are, He's waiting for you to be a mevakesh. And if so, He can bring you back to Him in all sorts of surprising ways, even through the mouth of one of the elders of Molokai, who's well-versed in his wisdom of Huna. So wishing us all to be able to be mevakshim and to be able to matzasa, to be able to find Hashem in every shum that we are, and to realize that no matter what shum it is, that can be geographical, that can be in terms of our emotional state, that can be any situation that we're in. The key is uvikashta. If you're looking and seeking for Hashem, then umatzasa. Ki sidrushenu b'chol levavcha v'chol nafshecha. Wishing everyone a wonderful Shabbos Nachamu. May we be meriting the consolations that HaKadosh Baruch Hu promised to us speedily. All the best.